Hello, folk of the internet, and welcome to this very special video presentation brought to you by P.T.E Creative. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, but you're like, why is this in my subscriptions or why is this in my suggestion? Because we're rebranding. This YouTube channel used to be called Pokemon Trainer Evan, but as of today, it is now P.T.E Creative. The initials are still the same. I wanted to honor history that I've kind of built over the past year, but at the same time, move forward in a new creative direction. Now, before going full board into unveiling all the cool stuff I'm going to unveil tonight of what we're going to be doing on the channel, I will say this. You need to acknowledge the past and say thank you. I need to say thank you to a lot of people. Over 700 people subscribed to my last iteration of the channel. And you might think, not that big a number. To me, 700 plus people that want to hear me say anything, it's pretty special, pretty unique. So I have to say thank you. Over 120,000 views, a ton of minutes watched, even more than that. I may have some numbers mixed up. I don't know. I looked at the stats on YouTube and figured it out. But regardless, I have to say thank you. I love each and every one of you that ever even just clicked on a video and were like, huh, what's this? Checked it out. I appreciate you for doing that. But it's time, now that we say thank you, to move forward into the new P.T.E creative direction. So, before I get to the release schedule, one major change that is happening is some of the language is going to start flying on this channel. I currently work with children, and I know there's a lot of kids, I know there's a lot of families, and I know there's a lot of parents, and specifically that have watched the channel, and I really appreciate them doing it. However, I'm an adult, just like anyone else. I use adult language from time to time, just like everybody else. So, from time to time on the channel, you are going to hear explicit language. I want to make that first warning ahead of time. Well, no. Second of all, on that topic, it's going to be clearly labeled in any description that there is explicit language in it if a certain show or a certain podcast or video, whatever, has that content in it. It'll be clearly labeled so that it's clear that, hey, not trying to dupe you into doing something that your kids or your family shouldn't listen to or shouldn't watch, but I need to have the creative freedom to do it, so that's why I'm putting it in there. I should say we need the creative freedom to talk, and that's what we're going to do on the channel. I want to be very clear before we start it. Without that housekeeping in our way any longer, let's go to that awesome release schedule because we got new stuff to talk about. Here we go. This is the brand new weekly release schedule for P.T.E Creative. On Mondays, things are going to be pretty similar. We're going to stick to what is working for us, and that is the Pokemon card pack opening videos, just so we can have a little bit shorter content in there. I adore opening Pokemon cards and sharing my passion for TCG, but I wanted to make sure that the passion was still there. And there's been parts of the last year as I was posting things that I adored the Pokemon card pack openings, but I would lose my passion for it from time to time, and I've been far more guarded about that now. So I want to make sure you get the best product you can by me being passionate about it. So we're going to do Pokemon card pack on at least once a week, always on Mondays, and as you can see under the Fridays, we may get something a little bit different as well. But for right now, it's going to be Mondays strictly, as always, Pokemon card pack opening time for anybody and everybody to see. Tuesday's where the new stuff comes on in. That, if you're seeing that in the bottom left corner, that is the Oh Netta Show, the Oh No Evans Talking Again show. In that show, we're going to be doing a variety of different things. Some of it is going to be very traditional podcast style, where it's just going to be me talking to rotating guests in a podcast fashion. However, there are going to be other shows that are very video-centric, in which we're doing hyper-fixated I've wanted to branch out with my content and show all the different things I'm interested in and talk about them and share my passion with other people. And that is what the Onetta Show is going to let me do, and what my friends and anyone else who joins me do on that show. So it's called the Onetta Show, the Oh No Evans Talking Again show, and I'm very, very excited for it. Most of the time that'll be in video form. Sometime it will not be, but it'll all be shared on YouTube. So no matter what, if you like the show, you can find it on Tuesdays. And that first show will be launching next Tuesday. That would be February 13th, 2024. And we are going to be breaking down, my best friend and I are going to be breaking down The relaunch of Smash Bros. Is if we had to cut the roster down for a reboot of Smash Bros. And it's going to be really fun, heavy video centric, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be similar, um, but we've got some new information on it. As you can see, there's two creative logos for Pokemon. That is Pokemon Bliss and Pokemon Oblivion. What I would be calling my personal Pokemon games if I created them. Those that are familiar with the old version of the channel, I make Fakemon, and I absolutely adore it and have my own Fakemon region that I'm very happy and proud of. But got away from that because I wanted to protect the passion. I was getting a little too much behind it. But I've spent the last couple months really catching up on that, and I'm going to be doing a lot higher quality stuff with the Fakemon videos. The new stuff is going to be included with new stats for Pokemon, new abilities for Pokemon, really giving you a glimpse of what that Pokemon could be in that game. And we're going to be relaunching those videos and editing old videos into, not editing, but creating old content and bringing into the new versions of what we're doing with Pokemon Bliss and Pokemon Oblivion. That's going to start next week as well on Wednesday the 14th, Valentine's Day. I want to give you guys a gift. We're going to go back to the Halzari region in a brand new way, and you're actually going to see the region for the first time because the regional map will be Thursday. Thursday is where we get into the passion of probably what I spend the most time in the world talking about, and that is the Onetta Football Show. Instead of saying, oh no, Evan's talking again, that's, oh no, Evan's talking about football show. In that, I'm going to be covering all things pro football and a little college football as well. You're going to get game analysis, draft analysis, news coverage, and a bunch of special projects and other things. Sometimes I may have a guest, sometimes I may not. But we're talking professional football, something I have toyed with and had projects with in the past. I once had a blog regarding football before. I've done a lot of draft analysis, a lot of posts about it. So I'm excited to finally share those thoughts here on YouTube with everybody. So the Onetta Football Show is launching next Thursday, February 15th, 2024. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's launching tomorrow, February 7th, right before the Super Bowl. You're going to get Super Bowl analysis, pre-game, and NFL honors, award ceremony stuff. I'm going to be picking my own versions of every major category award, and that's relaunching tomorrow. So that's going to be launching February 7th, 2024. Next week, you're going to get Super Bowl analysis. Well, that is the new Onetta Football Show. Now, Friday, you see a stack over in your bottom right corner, and that is because it is a rotating day. These are shows that we're still building, and we're ready to start showing some of them. But I wanted to make sure that we always had the creative freedom to do what we wanted, and we're going to be testing a lot of things. So, Friday, the first one that you see with the darker thumbnail, that is the Onetta Adventure Show. One thing that I'm super passionate about beyond just basic travel is national parks, hiking, and just outdoors and nature things. I absolutely adore every vacation I do. I try to have a very heavy nature element in it. My wife and I's goal is to make it to every national park, which some people may know from content, and I absolutely adore the outdoors. So I'm going to be highlighting areas and giving some travel tips to those areas, some things I think are very worthwhile. It's just a fun way for me to share my knowledge of the national parks, share my passion for travel. That's going to be really fun in the Onetta Adventure Show. Secondly, we have the Onetta Brick Builder Show. For those who don't know, I adore Lego. And I love construction toys. They're a super fun and calming, soothing thing for me to do. But I want to be able to share that online with everybody. That show's going to be a little bit different. Instead of going just heavy talk or heavy discussion about things, it's going to be very brief showings about products. And then I'm actually going to be on camera building the set in front of you so you can kind of see. There almost could be instructions for you if you lose the instruction book to some of the construction toys such as Lego. And our first show with that will be launching soon. I'm really excited for the Brick Builder show. It's going to be fun. Finally, you see in the bottom right corner, you may get some Pokemon card pack opening videos for two reasons. One, a lot of Pokemon card packs and Pokemon sets are released on Fridays. I like to be punctual and I like to be on top of the release schedule like that. And I always have time to record new shows for that. So when new product comes out, you're going to get those on the Fridays that they come out. Second of all, I have, I think, 50 to 100 videos of packs I never shared with you guys in the past that I'm really excited to share. So sometimes that's going to be Friday material as well. Some of those might be weekend things, but I'm determining. But that is what Fridays are going to look like. So you get a rotation of either the adventure show, the brick builder show, or more Pokemon card pack openings. Obviously, missing Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays and Sundays are still uh, being figured out here on the channel. I may do some specials from time to time, or I may even live stream on Twitch. That is all going to be determined, but it's going to be specials or live streams or watch parties together as we watch some things together and react to them. And that's going to be a lot of fun when we get there. But for right now, Saturdays and Sundays are a no-go on the channel, except you guys going back and watching stuff that you watch on your Saturdays and your Sundays. And more power to you for it. But that is what it's going to be like here on the channel. So take note of that, and you're going to find a lot of cool things moving forward, and I can't wait for you to do so. With that being said, that is the new release schedule, and this is the new creative direction of the channel. P.T.E Creative is here to stay, and it is being changed across all branding platforms. So YouTube is now rebranded P.T.E Creative. You can find me on Instagram at P.T.E Creative now. On top of that, Etsy. Etsy is now changed. It is ptecreative.etsy.com as opposed to the other one I was using at the time, where you can find stickers, you can find shirts, you can find postcards, you can find all kind of stuff at that shop. And I'm really excited because there's more product coming your way of really just cool things. It opens me up creatively to do a lot of cool things. And some of this 80s style abstract art is also coming over to the Etsy shop anytime now. So be on the lookout for it and support it as much as you can, because it supports your boy, small time artist, trying to make his way in the world. So help me out with that as much as possible. So you can find me Etsy, you can find me Instagram. I'm still working on TikTok because it's wishy-washy. But maybe you'll find us there as well. But that is going to do it here for us at P.T.E Creative. I can't wait for myself and the others that are sharing this experience with me to share our passions, share our creativity with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. It's a privilege making content for you. It really is. Thank you all so much. I'll see you on the flip side. Catch you tomorrow for the football show. Peace.